Hey y'all, I'm in the kitchen today and I'm going to be making monkey butter. It's a very simple recipe. We're going to call this one a jam because it's not really preserves and it's not really a jelly. Now the ingredients are pineapple, bananas, sugar, coconut, lemon juice. Did I name all 5 of them? Think so. Anyway, I'll put the ingredients in the description in case you don't understand my Texas accent or I left something out. But what we're going to do is I am going to be cutting up a fresh pineapple since I got those on sale. You guys, if you don't want to use fresh pineapple, can use a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. And so get everything together. Cut up your bananas. Put everything into a pot, and then we're going to bring it to a boil and let it cook for 15 minutes. That's all there is to it, and I'm going to get to it right now. Now for the canning Karens out there, I need to state that this is not USDA approved because they don't approve of canning bananas. But I've been doing this since my children were little, and my youngest child is 20 years old, so you make that decision on your own. Alright, so I'm going to cut up my pineapple real quick since I'm using fresh pineapple, and then I'm going to put it in my Ninja and I'm going to puree it. All of this will just be going into the compost bin because I'm not making any more jelly this week. People ask me what I do with all these jams and jellies I make, since Tommy and I are empty nesters. And let me just state for the record that we give away at least 1/3 of what I make. We enjoy making it and giving it to other people. Friends, family, neighbors, they all share in the bounty. I also get asked if there's a way to substitute the sugar for an artificial sweetener. And my answer to that is I don't know, because I don't like artificial sweeteners, so I don't even attempt it. I don't like the taste of them in anything. So hopefully there's a YouTube channel out there that has tried and perfected using artificial sweeteners, and you can probably find those. Maybe those will be helpful for you. Tommy and I only eat, I don't know, a jar or 2 a year. More if there's children hanging out around the house for some reason, grandchildren visiting. But on average, we go through maybe a jar or 2 a year of jelly or jam or, you know, whatever. Alright, there you go. All of this pineapple is going to get pureed in my Ninja and then put into the pan that I'm going to be cooking this in. It comes out to about 4 cups, which is a little more than your 20-ounce can of pineapple, but I've made it both ways, so I don't want to waste some of the pineapple. but I might put some in a bowl. Alright, that should be good enough. Just going to pour this into the pan. Now we're going to cut up the bananas. Okay, so I've already added my fresh pineapple, or you guys can use the 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. I've added 4 cut bananas. Recipe calls for 5, but I was short. I'm going to add 3 cups of sugar. Oops. 1/4 cup of coconut. It's okay if you put a little bit too much. 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Alright, and that's all you put in there. Now we are going to heat this on medium and bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, then we're going to cook it for 15 minutes at a rapid boil. So I'm going to let mine get started. And then I'll come back once it's coming to a boil. Stuff's like pina colada in a jar. It's really good. Kids especially like it, but I like it too. It's so good you can eat it from a jar without putting it on anything. While I'm doing that, I'm getting my jar sterilized in my canner. Now if you have a potato masher similar to this one, go ahead and take it and mash those bananas. Just kind of break them up so that you don't have any whole pieces of bananas. If you miss a few, that's okay. Sorry, my bracelet's hitting the side of the pot. It's a medical alert bracelet, so I never take it off. So you see the banana pieces, for the most part, are getting broken up into little chunks. Now that it's coming to a boil, you don't want to be able to stir it down. So see that it started and then I was able to stir it down. We want to wait until it can't be stirred down. I was able to stir it down again, see? Make sure you don't turn your fire on too high so it doesn't scorch the bottom. Alright, it's getting good and hot, so I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. I know some of you like to use thermometers and want to know how hot to get it on your thermometer. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm not really a thermometer person. I'm going to let that cook for 15 minutes. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. This is what it looks like after 15 minutes. Now we're going to ladle this into our hot jars. You're going to leave a 1/4 inch headspace at the top. Oops, you take some out if you put too much. Or not enough. Now you need to wipe all of your rims with some water or vinegar. I use vinegar, especially with sticky stuff. It just makes it easier to get off. You're going to put on your lids, which are new lids. We reuse rings. We don't reuse lids usually, but your kitchen, your rules. You're going to finger tighten your rings. These jars are hot. Now we're going to water bath these for 15 minutes. And that's 15 minutes once it comes to a rolling boil. I'm using my canner today because I need my pot for something else, so I brought the canner in. That made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half pints. So 3 pints. Alright, we're going to wait for this to start to boil, and then we're going to water bath it for 15 minutes. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. We're going to take these out of the canner. And wait for them to start pinging. There you go. And that's how you make monkey butter. Thank you guys for watching. I hope these videos are somewhat helpful. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.